And we are, of course, still tracking the Yellow Lake fire, the largest fire we've seen so far this year. That's burning east of Camas up in the Uinta-Wasatch-Cache National Forest. As of the last update, Yellow Lake has burned just under 30,000 acres. Fire crews did make progress maintaining the flames, bringing total containment at this point to 23%. That is up from 21% just yesterday. The cause of this fire is still to be determined. In Camas, a public meeting was held to discuss the largest fire that we've seen, as we said, in the state this year, giving people in that area impacted by the flames a chance to ask questions and speak to those who have been fighting this fire for several weeks now. ABC4's Annika Johns, who's been covering the Yellow Lake fire all weekend, joining us now live from the newsroom with more on the meeting. Annika?
All right, so with the fire nearing almost 30,000 acres, those living in the surrounding area are rightfully so nervous and concerned, not only about their property, but for the land many of them have grown fond of. And as a way to ease nerves and answer questions, officials came together, and here's what they had to say.
Packed with a crowd of a few dozen people, the small auditorium of South Summit Middle School quickly became the source of information as fire officials met with residents about the ever-growing Yellow Lake fire.
You're seeing smoke, and we want to tell you why and what's happening with that.
The fire first sparked 2 weeks ago, and while the cause remains under investigation, fire officials believe it is human caused.
We don't want to say anything that might compromise that investigation, but it is human caused.
During Sunday's public meeting, a number of fire officials, including individuals from incident management teams.
You know, with 800 plus resources right there, it's not like we can join hands around the entire fire and put the fire out. So we've got to be very strategic with these values at risk and where we're putting firefighters, and of course keeping in consideration responder safety and exposure.
To air specialists address the crowd, giving them updates on the fire's current status.
We have this big plume going up, and then at night the inversion comes in, the smoke settles down, goes down valley, and it impacts the communities. We're seeing improvements through the day, so right now it's pretty good out there. It was worse this morning, it's going to get worse again tonight, same pattern into tomorrow.
The room was then open for questions from residents, and a number of those in attendance asked about the various closures and evacuations that remain in effect. And while fire officials admit these blockades are not ideal, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Personally, I would much rather have to answer for that closure was really big and it never made it there, as opposed to somebody died because we didn't evacuate that area.
The small town of Hannah remains in a set order, which is advising residents to have bags packed and ready to go at a moment's notice. The north and west forks of the Duchesne River and Granddaddy Lakes area are under a mandatory evacuation, and both the east and west roads of State Route 35 are closed until further notice.
Thank you for being concerned about a couple of what I think are the most fantastic forests in the National Forest system. It's valuable to us, it's valuable to you, and these folks are doing an outstanding job in trying to protect it and leave it so that next year you'll be able to go back out there and enjoy it again.
Now, we will, of course, be keeping you updated here on air and online at abc4.com as we continue to track this fire, any closures, and, of course, that containment we are all hoping for. Reporting live from the newsroom, Annika Johns, ABC4 News.